I'm Tony. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, special welcome to you. Today I'm going to be doing a 10 off video, but I recently asked questions, and one of the questions I got was if you had to save 10 palettes and only 10 palettes out of your collection, what would they be and why? Okay, so that is what I'm doing today. So I have a mirror up here and I don't know why, and it's been up there for quite a while. I've been filming for a while now. So we're gonna start off with the Strange and Unusual palette from Bella Beauty Bar, and it has been used. I love this palette. I love all the colors in this palette. This whole color story is freaking beautiful. Like, even if you look at the black, I know you can't see it in my camera, but those little sparkles are like a blue color. They almost look kind of like this blue right here. It looks like my nails. Looks just like my nails. Like that nail right there. And they actually stay on a little bit if you use glitter glue. It's not fallout. They always stay on, but I don't know. You do have to be careful with fallout with the mattes in this palette, but you have to be careful with that with almost anything. So I absolutely love this palette. The color story is just phenomenal. It is a Halloween release, but it is perfect for all year round. And the colors to me don't necessarily look like they do to you. A lot of these colors are totally different. Like this one right here is a green, purple, silver shift. Come on now, that's amazing. And then this one right here is a plum to purple shift. This one right here, let me get my fingers out of the way. This one right here is an orange to black to red shift. I mean, these colors are freaking amazing. Just amazing. And I just love everything about this palette. Okay. Let me chop this up a little bit because I have way too many from the same company all in a row. Okay, this is the Lightworks, what volume? 4, I think. Lightworks 4. Can you tell I like it? It's beat up and there's eyeshadow everywhere. I'm not big on the middle row, which means I spent $100 because I got this during the Sephora sale. I got this for $100 for 10 eyeshadows. But if you think about the cost of multi-chromes and duochromes and things like that, they cost a lot of money. They don't cost just $10 a piece. So I don't feel like I got ripped off too bad. But for a palette, like if I would have paid $128 or whatever dollars this is, I would feel like I got gypped a little bit because of this shade and this shade. There's Divinity and Angels. This is Divinity, the gold, and Angels is this whitish silver one. They are just truly amazingly bright, shiny colors. They aren't multi-chromes or duochromes or anything like that. The rest of the palette is. I find the shifts in this palette absolutely stunning. I'm very, very happy that I got it. And so happy it's part of my collection. I don't know what I would do without it. Honestly, some days I just need the colors in this palette to do what I want to do. Another palette that is trashed. I need to clean my palettes that I actually love and respect, because you would never think it with the mirror looking like that. Anyway, this is the Glamlight Ice Cream Dream palette. It looks like this. I like this palette so much because you can do pretty much anything with it. Like, I have a picture that I use on most of my social media where I have a really, really pretty eye look that has, I think, 7 or 8 colors on my eyes. And I'm using this palette in that eye look. It is versatile. It is bright if you want it to be. It's, what's that word that won't come to me right now? It's pastel if you want it to be. Like, it's punchy or not. It's whatever you want it to be. And that's what I love so much about this palette. You can use something and then darken it up with some of these colors up top. You can use this and just use the lighter colors and make it really light and not so in your face. Okay, next one. Angels of Illumination, number 3 from Bella Beauty Bar. This is a all duo and multi-chrome palette. I love this palette. It, again, doesn't appear to me like it does to you right now. Most of the colors look a little bit different to me. It really is versatile because of all the different colors, and you don't only have the colors that are visible right now, you have the other colors that these shift. Like, real quick, this color right here is a purple to gold shift, which you can actually see. And then, like, this right here is a blue to pink shift, which you can actually see. This is another blue to pink shift, but it's a totally different blue and a totally different pink. A lot of these just shift. Like, I think this is a gold to green to black. This one right here is a teal to charcoal. Like, these colors are amazing, and you can do so many looks with the colors in this palette. I don't know if I bring it up closer. Yeah, it actually does help a little bit, but not a ton. You can kind of see the shifts a little bit better. But honestly, this company just blows me away. And I love their palettes. I can't keep up with them. And their palettes are not cheap, but they are freaking beautiful. And I'll get the last one out of the way real quick. This is the Celestial Garden from Bella Beauty Bar. I love this palette because it has such pretty colors in it. I also love this palette so much because it has these, what are they called? Liquid liners, but they're not liquid liners. What are they called? Graphic liners. They have the graphic liners in here that match the colors in the palette, which is genius. Like, totally cool. I know, the one company, oh, I can't think of what it is. Maybe Unearthly just came out with a I'm Not in the Mood, or the Mood palette that's all graphic liners. This kind of reminds me of that, but you know, that has way, way, way more liners in it. But this is just such a beautiful palette, and the colors are so pretty, and you can really make a beautiful, really nice look with this. You can make the perfect springtime look. You can make the perfect Halloween October look. I mean, this palette is everything in a palette. It really is. And the reason I'm going so far into it is because the question was, and why? That's why I'm explaining it so much. Okay. Let's go into this next. This is the Christmas Eve palette from Odin's Eye. I apologize if you wanted this and couldn't get your hands on it. I still have the plastic on it, so it's shiny. I love the cool tone story to this. I love the grungy story to this. And I'm just starting to get into grungy. Like, I haven't been a big fan of the grungy eyeshadows for a long time. I tried to jump on the train a while back, and I ordered a palette, and it sat there, and I didn't use it. And I feel really bad about that, but I finally just one day did an eye look, and it was freaking fire. It was amazing with grungy tones. I don't remember what palette it was, but that made me like grungy eyeshadows, which this palette has quite a few of. And it has blues, which I also love blues. Blues are amazing to me. Love them. Like these lighter grays also, and like this platinum-y color, just amazing. This freaking duochrome right here is just awesome. Like, I love this palette, just love it. Okay, next up, I actually have a face palette in my palette, my 10 palettes. Go freaking figure. I would have never thought that this would happen. This is the on the top of the mountains and beneath the stars from Sugar Drizzle. If you don't like a glittery highlight, you will not like this palette. Promise. But if you like glittery highlights like mine right now, this is the best money I could possibly spend. Like, I love it. Just absolutely freaking love it. It is beautiful. The tones in it are so pretty. It matches my eyeshadows a lot of the time. Like, it's just so beautiful, and it adds the dimension to the face that a highlight does, and it's just so pretty and perfect. I really, really love this palette, and it makes me very happy. Okay, next up, we have the Nomad Home for the Holidays. Now, sorry I had to pick 2 Christmas palettes that aren't available in this video, but I love this freaking palette. I say this in all my countdown videos because I put this in all my countdown videos. I put it in my freaking winter countdown videos. I put it in my spring countdown videos, my summer countdown videos, my fall countdown video. Like, it's always in my countdown videos. It has a matte black, and then the rest of it are shimmers. This palette is just wonderful. I love it. The shimmers are so pretty. They really are. And I mean, you can tell which ones I use more than others, but I love them all. I really do. I've put a big dent in all these. I know some of them look flat. Trust me, they're used. They're used pretty darn good. This was available for Christmas of 2021, and I love it. I'm so glad they did the glittery packaging that won't come off. Okay, the next palette I have is the Odin's Eye Norns palette. If I can get it open. One of my shadows broke a little bit. Oh no. And I just threw all the eyeshadow. I gotta see if I can fix it. Carefully. This looks like this. Love this palette. It has so many different formulas. It has these 4 shimmers on the bottom row, which one of them, this one right here, just broke a little bit, which makes me want to cry. But then you have like these browns, mossy greens, teals, reds, this really pretty white to pink duochrome, plum purples, a black. Like, this is just a perfect palette. If you need something to be in here, it's in here. And honestly, it's just awesome. I don't know what else to say about this one. I'm so upset about my shadow. I'm actually going to leave this open and try to fix it in just a second. Last up, I had to pick another Glam Light palette. I couldn't help it. I use this palette on a weekly basis, probably. There are colors in here that I find to be so freaking perfect. And you can see like what colors in here I like so much. They're all shimmers. And then this, because this said icy and it's gone now. But I love this palette. I love blue eyeshadow. And I honestly, just this palette embodies what I like in a blue eyeshadow. It's perfect. Literally perfect. And I couldn't make me any happier. So that is why I picked Icy palette. So yeah, there's that. Something I wanted to talk about real quick, and this is something that's going to bother the heck out of me, and you guys probably will not care. I'm not going to be able to dye my hair for the next few months because of my skin cancer thingy and surgery and all that stuff. So my hair is going to look like total junk, and I'm going to have to deal with that. And I'm probably going to be very self-conscious about it. So be nice. Just be nice over the next couple months. I realize that you guys are always nice. You're never mean. And you probably would never say anything ignorant to me. But just, I know sometimes there are haters out there. If you guys happen to be watching and you watch all my videos and you only comment when I do something stupid or, you know, my eyes look awful or whatever, just don't mention my hair for the next couple months. That's about it though. Anyway, I just wanted to answer that last question, and I figured I would do it in like a palette format. So I love you guys and appreciate each and every one of you, wherever you guys are, whatever time of day it is. I hope you have a great one, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys are still here, why don't you give me an eye, like an eyeball of some sort? Like, I really want to see who's still here and who's not. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.